unrestrained exhibition, terrifying potency. And who cares about practicality when you've got a golden gun that shoots giant bullets?
Right, y'all, welcome back to Combat Arms channel. Okay, so today we're checking out another cool video from the Ahoy YouTube channel. So we've checked out the M16 video, the AK-47 video, the Beretta video. So we checked out a few of them. I gotta say, I really love the gun series that they have on that channel. So today we're checking out another one from that series, and that is about the Desert Eagle. So everyone pretty much knows the Desert Eagle. I think the first time I saw it was probably in Call of Duty 4, but in one way or another, a lot of people have been exposed to the Desert Eagle. I mean, it looks mean, it's a big gun, it shoots a big round, so it has a lot going for it. It's very, very unique. Now, having owned one, I will say it is kind of a piece of crap as far as like, it's kind of accurate, I guess, but it's just big, it's clunky, it's clumsy, and it's pretty finicky with ammo. At least mine was. So a lot of you guys might have your own experiences with the Desert Eagle, but mine's not too positive. But it is very iconic, so I want to check out this video. Should be cool because the Desert Eagle is a very, very cool gun.
It's expensive, too heavy, and almost entirely impractical.
Yes.
The Desert Eagle isn't a very good handgun. Nonetheless, it is remarkably popular.
Yes, it is.
It features in hundreds of movies, television shows, and video games. So how did such an unwieldy weapon become so iconic? Why is the Deagle a trademark of many first-person shooters? And is bigger always better?
Yeah, again, having owned one, it's such a big firearm. I have really big, like, alien hands. So, like, I thought I'd be okay with it. I was okay with the Beretta, and that's generally a big firearm. But the Desert Eagle is just so awkward. It's got a single stack magazine, so it's pretty thin grip, but it's just super long. And when you shoot it, it just feels like super clunky. It's not that satisfying.
The Desert Eagle was designed as a semi-automatic rival to large-frame, high-caliber revolvers. A gas-operated pistol able to feed from interchangeable magazines and with superior capacity to a typical 6-round cylinder.
Such cool videos.
Design started in 1979 at American co. Magnum Research Incorporated, with the first finished pistols produced in 1982 by Israeli weapons manufacturer IMI.
Yep, it's an old gun.
The latest iteration, the Mark 19, emerged in 1995. And like some kind of fashion accessory, even comes with a number of choices as far as finish is concerned.
Yep, the tiger stripe.
Amongst them, the most demure is plain black. Others include 3 chromed options of various lusters, nickel, either satin or bright, and gold, both 24 karat, and in a more durable titanium variant.
Dang,
and
that's
if
a lot.
either gold finish isn't suitably ostentatious, then there's always the tiger stripes.
You can always make it more obnoxious.
There are also more practical options, such as the choice of either a 6-inch or 10-inch barrel, and your caliber preference, either 357 Magnum, 44 Magnum, or 50 Action Express.
Okay, so I've owned a 357 Desert Eagle, which is like, it's cool because it's a Desert Eagle, but at the same time, it's 357, so it's got power, but it's not nearly as expensive to shoot as a 50 Action Express. But I have shot a gold Desert Eagle that was a 50 AE, and that was pretty cool. I gotta say, if you're gonna get a Desert Eagle, if you really are thinking about getting one, just go for the 50, because again, people are almost expecting it to be a 50 caliber handgun because they just think of the Desert Eagle that way. But yeah, I think if you're gonna full send it with the Desert Eagle, you gotta go with the 50 Action Express.
The latter cartridge was designed specifically for high-caliber semi-automatic pistols, and indeed, the Desert Eagle was the first handgun chambered for it. A performance jump from the already mighty 44 Magnum round, and right on the cusp of calibers deemed legal.
Really? Okay.
The 50 cal chambering set the pistol above most other Magnum options, which in turn has led to it finding popularity in action films since the 1980s. Supplanting Dirty Harry's 44 Magnum as the most powerful handgun in the world.
Nice.
For almost as long as video games have existed, they have been influenced by cinema. While the firearms in early games were often made generic through lack of resolution, as the number of polygons possible to push on screen grew, weapons were able to be rendered in even greater detail, giving rise to games with realistically rendered arsenals.
Yeah, you could go back to like 007 with the P90 where it just looked super weird, but I think to be honest, the Desert Eagle just has the amount of angles to where if it was a low polygon sort of video game, it would still kind of look cool.
However, due to concerns over the use of trademarks, The real steel Desert Eagle's name hasn't always matched its in-game appellation. Sometimes it's known by generic terms that allude to its higher caliber. The Magnum pistol, heavy handgun, or 50 AE, offering a clue as to the handgun's power.
Nice.
Sometimes the names are
what's
mite
this?
more imaginative, and while the Silver Talon in
What
Soldier
is
of
this?
Fortune, Desert Ranger in Tomb Raider, or Counter-Strike's Nighthawk 50 cal might not be instantly recognizable by name, the imposing silhouette of the Deagle is unmistakable.
Yes. Oh, I love
Counter-Strike
it.
in 1999 was one of the earliest realistic depictions of the gun. The game was originally a mod for Half-Life and eventually graduated to a full retail release.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
The weapon's digital rendition mirrors the real steel's power. While magazine capacity was limited, its high damage and one-shot headshot potential more than made up for any shortcoming.
I love it. So I gotta say, shooting the 357 was pretty underwhelming, but even shooting the 50 AE, the recoil wasn't that bad. Like, it was pretty manageable. You could easily unload the entire magazine, like, relatively accurately, as accurate as the pistol can be. But yeah, it wasn't actually that bad. It was a powerful gun. You can definitely feel that. And when you shot it, there was like a big fireball. But as far as the recoil, there wasn't a whole lot because the pistol itself is very heavy.
The game graciously overlooks the weapon's impracticality for combat use, with the weapon eventually becoming a fast favourite for use in tandem with a primary weapon. The powerful pistol returned in Counter-Strike Source, and once again more recently in Global Offensive, each time filling a similar high-powered backup role.
Makes sense.
Stylish, powerful, and capable of skillful headshot kills, the Counter-Strike Depiction is a definitive one, with the game enjoying huge popularity over its lifespan, particularly in a world before Call of Duty Modern
There
Warfare.
it is. That's my first exposure right there. The
In the opening
execution
scenes of
scene.
COD 4, the Desert Eagle is very prominent. As a deposed president,
Actually, I know I had an airsoft Desert Eagle. It was like a crappy spring one. And I have some old videos where I was using it as a prop. So I might throw those in here if they're not too cringy. But yeah, it was fun. It was definitely fun. And again, using the Desert Eagle, you know how powerful it is. So even having like the airsoft version as like a prop, it just felt powerful, especially being such a big handgun.
you're bundled into a car, given a none-too-gentle butt stroke, front marched to a pillory, and then, after some posturing, shot in the head by the golden high-caliber pistol. It's fatal punctuation for a coup d'etat, a show of force in public execution. And that is what the Desert Eagle is all about. Exhibition. A vulgar display of power.
Yes.
It's a
Perfect
compelling
word.
moment, and the Desert Eagle is the totem of such potential, setting the story in motion in an explosive fashion.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's not until the very end of the campaign that the pistol makes a return,
Oh, true.
this time as a grim portent of doom. Executing a squad mate and moving towards your position with similar intent, only diverted by a timely distraction and some quick thinking by Price.
What a great game.
The later installments weren't afraid to see the Desert Eagle's reprise in its pivotal role. Modern Warfare 2 sees the pistol crop up in a few instances, notably in the hands of Brazilian arms dealer Rojas' assistant in the first of
Nice.
the favela missions.
Oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't remember. Oh, man, I don't remember Modern Warfare 2 that much. Yeah, I really grew up with Call of Duty 4, the original Modern Warfare. So Modern Warfare 2 came out in around 2009. So I was still in school and whatnot. I was getting away from video games a little bit because I was getting more into like the Marine mindset. So I wasn't playing video games as hardcore. So Modern Warfare 2, I didn't experience as much as Call of Duty 4. Not nearly as much, at least.
Modern Warfare 3 sees even more liberal use of the high-caliber option. Protagonist Yuri uses it as his default sidearm, and you find yourself staring down its barrel in one pivotal scene with Price.
I don't remember that at
The
all.
iconic weapon reappears at the climax of Modern Warfare 3's campaign too, with Makarov mirroring the down-the-barrel viewpoint with Price, and then subsequently executing poor Yuri after his heroic intervention.
Damn.
It seems like every do-or-die moment in the Modern Warfare series simply must include the weapon. But I suppose, if you're going to threaten the player with a gun to the face, there are few weapons with as imposing a profile as a 50 caliber Desert Eagle.
Okay, really, we need to... Nice pause right there. So we really need to start bringing out the 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum more, because that thing is a beast. That thing really hurts to shoot. That thing has some absolute power behind it. And I'll put a comparison picture up here of the 50 Action Express versus the 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum. That thing is a freaking hand cannon. I think in Resident Evil, it's actually called a hand cannon. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it's fun using that thing. So we need to see that sucker a little bit more.
Between its depiction in cinema and video games, the Desert Eagle has established quite a reputation. And when it comes to imposing presence and high-caliber action, there are few handheld weapons that can compare. Its one-upmanship in power and capacity over Magnum revolvers, and a commanding on-screen presence, have cemented its place in popular culture.
Oh, yeah.
Its cinematic influence bled into video games, where its virtual representation reflects the real steel weapon and the lust for power of those who wield it.
Man, I love Call of Duty 4.
Unrestrained exhibition, terrifying potency. And who cares about practicality when you've got a golden gun that shoots giant bullets?
There you go. That's what it's all about. Nice.
Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, farewell.
Man, I love these videos so much. It's the perfect thing, especially if you grew up with like Call of Duty and video games and like getting into guns that way. These videos are just amazing for sort of reliving a lot of that stuff. And I haven't played a lot of those games, but I gotta say, some of those looked pretty fun, even if they definitely looked a little bit dated. So again, let me know what you guys think about the Desert Eagle. I think it's a very cool gun. Having owned one, I don't want to own any more of them. I don't like shooting them. I mean, they're cool to like show off, I guess, if you have like some friends and you're letting them shoot it. But other than that, it's not that fun. I really do like the Smith & Wesson Magnum a little bit more, just because it's a revolver, and I think that is just meant to handle those like bigger rounds and just be a little bit more intimidating, a little bit more powerful. So that's okay if those are a little bit more unwieldy. But the Desert Eagle is very expensive, and shooting it is very expensive, and it's just not that fun, to be honest. So let me know what you guys think about it. If you have your own experiences with the Desert Eagle, throw it down below. But a lot of us might just have experience through video games, and that's totally okay too. Because again, using that thing in Call of Duty 4 was a beast. I mean, using the M9 in Call of Duty 4, that thing was so freaking weak. Like, it just wasn't satisfying to shoot at all. But then when you switch to the Desert Eagle, that thing was a beast. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. Let me know what you guys think about these videos. I'm going to continue to do more reactions to the Ahoy videos because I love them. And it's kind of cool to rekindle a lot of that video game passion, I guess. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you again for supporting the channel, all that good stuff. If you guys want to buy some merch, I have links in the video description. If you guys want to check out the Discord, Patreon, all that good stuff, you can check it out down below. But that is it for this video. I'll see you all in the next one.